Hello all. Welcome to today's Amazon Live. I am Michelle with Safe in the Seat. I am a mom of two, and Safe in the Seat is all about like car seat safety, but because I am a mom, like many of you, I got a whole lot of other things to tell you about. So today we're doing tips and tricks, hacks for traveling with your little ones. So as you guys are joining, I can see you on a screen that I have down here. So let me know as you're joining, where you're joining from. I would love to know if you are adventuring with your kids on an airplane sometime soon. Jill! Yay! I can't do a live stream without you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Back today from a solo trip, kid-free trip. I was with my sister. It was super fun. We actually did a whole Amazon Live, a couple months ago on grown-up travel must-haves. So make sure you check that one out if you are lucky enough to travel somewhere kid-free. But as you are joining, I got to figure out which of these devices I can chime in on here. Okay, this one. Got it. Let me know as you're joining and what you're looking for. Also, I know we probably are going to have quite a few people from the Wheels Up airplane course that we have at Safe in the Seat. We have a private Facebook group, and these ideas were submitted by that group of tried and true products that are going to help you get through that airplane adventure with your kiddos. So as you're joining, if you have ideas of either how to use the products that I'm going to show you or additional products or hacks that are key to how you survive traveling with kids, please put them in the comments so that we can continue to add them to our boards as you all have ideas, but just to like help each other out for those that are with us here live or those that are watching the replay. JD, you're from Palm Coast, considering traveling solo via airplane to my 2-year-old to DC. You can do it. These products should hopefully help. Yay. Okay. I see more and more of you guys coming on. Flying solo with my son for the first time soon. Excited to see your newest tips. Snacks and toys. New novelty snacks can be super helpful, and toys are going to be a big theme of the stream today. If you are looking for like car seat logistics, so specific car seats that we recommend for travel, you can use any like Federal Aviation approved car seat on an airplane, but oftentimes you want to travel with one that's a little bit lighter weight. So we have a ton of live streams on that for you and a resource as well. So make sure you check that stuff out if you're looking for like, actually, how do I travel with a car seat, get through the airport, get on the plane. This is going to be how do you survive that layover time, that time in the airport, the time while you're actually on the plane. So let's jump in. I want to start with this tablet holder. So it looks like this. You put your iPad in here. I believe you can get these in a size as well for a Kindle. That's not what it's called anymore. That's what I use. What do kids use? A tablet? What's that? The Fire tablet. I can't even remember what they're called. My kids used to have them. They now have iPads. Here's why I really like this. 1, it's affordable. 2, it's soft-sided. So I'm going to say this now because this comes up a million times a day in communications with our Safe in the Seat community. Listen, like tablet in your car is certainly a projectile. I can't technically advise you to travel with one, but my kids ride with an iPad when we are on a road trip. This tablet, I feel like the holder is a good option for you because at least it's a little bit softer sided. So if it's going to go flying around, perhaps it would be a little bit better. What's cool about this one is obviously the 2-grip handle is really important, especially for our toddler aged kids to be able to hold it this way. But it also has a foot here, so you can pop it out and, set the tablet up. So it's easy to put on that airplane tray table or on the floor if they're going to be on that, in the airport or wherever else. So, and you can also tote it around like this, and you can attach a carrying strap to the other side if you want your kiddo to carry it on their shoulder or if you end up having to put it on yours. So this is kind of the one that I recommend. Use this when my kiddos were littler. They still have tablet holders now, and actually this one, my daughter's iPad is going in because she still seems to drop it quite a bit. So I have a 7-year-old and almost 10-year-old, and the majority of these things I'm going to show you, they play with still. Okay, let me see who else has joined us. Okay, more and more coming on. I'm so happy you guys are here. Make sure you follow along if you haven't yet. We have a ton of live streams coming up, and you know Prime Day is not far out, and we are going to have some really good stuff for you then too. All right, moving on. These, I have so many things up here to show you. Look at these little guys. So I ordered these a couple of weeks ago, saw them on another person's page. My kids have been playing with these nonstop. So these, there's a 30-piece set, all these little individual colors. Magnetic toys on airplanes, in airports, in cars are really a good option because yes, there's little pieces, but they're less likely to fall all around if obviously they're magnetic. So my daughter, especially who is 7, has been playing with these a lot, but they, you know, connect really easily. Some of them are like the opposite side magnet, so you kind of have to play around with it. But these are really fun. These would make like a great little birthday gift too, for the millions of birthday parties that we're going to over the summer. So what a fun idea. I would store these. I'm going to show this later and I'll show it to you guys a ton of times. But these little bags that I talk about often that are easy to store, they, you know, you can store them relatively flat. I would take all these and put them in one of these bags to then put in either my kiddo's backpack or my backpack for the plane ride. While I'm saying that, I'm going to show you a couple of backpack options, what I use when I'm traveling with my kids or without my kids, and a backpack option for your younger kids. When you're packing that backpack for your younger kiddos, having a couple novelty toys that they haven't seen yet is a very, very smart strategy for survival. Which means you also may not want to put in their backpack some of these types of toys, because the other rookie mistake is pulling out all of the toys at the beginning. You want to save your best for last. That includes your best snacks, your bribe snacks. Hold those until the very last minute. I feel like these are things you guys might know, but you know, having experienced it and not knowing to do that, like I packed my whole kid's backpack with all the stuff I plan to use with them on the plane. They sit in the plane, they pulled it all out, and in 15 minutes, it was like, okay, that was fun. So you may need to make some room in your bag for those, you know, sort of toys that you're going to hold back until you're in dire need of presenting them. Hi guys, I see more of you joining. Let me know where you're joining from. If you're traveling anytime soon with kiddos and the airplane, I would love to hear about it. I saw quite a few car seats when I traveled this past week on the airplane, which is always a good thing. All right. Here's another magnetic toy option that packs relatively small and I think is a big win for us. We've got quite a few things, if you're joining me live on the stream, that are on sale, and I haven't seen a ton of these things go on sale. So if you are interested in the products, I would like get on it. But these are super fun and they're not as big as like the Magnetiles or those types of things that might be a little bit more cumbersome to travel with. So, you know, all different kinds of colors. How many come in this set? I can't fully open the Becca on my team is on in the background. So thank you for that. The will you let me know how many pieces come in this, Becca, for everybody, just so they can't open it? Hey, Michelle from New Jersey. You're not traveling via plane, but just love you and your content. Well, thank you so much for saying that and for being here. And there will be a couple of things that I'm going to share today that are great for road trips. We are going to do a road trip live probably in the beginning of July. So again, follow along so you don't miss that. It's all the ideas gathered by the Safe in the Seat community and what people are using now to get through those road trips. So 48 pieces in this. Okay, so this is another really like great win. I feel like you could use this with toddlers up to big kids. You can store them flat like this. And again, stick them in one of your bags and have a lot of fun with those on the plane or even in the airport. Melanie, New Jersey, traveling to Portugal. Melanie, are you traveling with children to Portugal? I want to know when you guys, you brave travel warriors who take your kiddos on the plane and you're going to Portugal. So tell me, Melanie, if there are children coming with you. Michelle, you do a lot of road trips to Disney. Yes, bless your heart for us also going to Disney, which can be quite an adventure. All right, moving on to, okay, these are fun. I just have to find where I put them on this table of everything. Okay, while I'm finding them, I'll tell you about them. They're Poppet toys. Seriously, where are they? Oh. literally right in front of my face. Okay, these are going to entertain your toddlers for days. These are also, I know you didn't come here for this. These are also phenomenal toys for your squirmy diaper changing kiddos. If you cannot get a kid to lay still for diaper changes, give them a Poppet or one of these fun ones that are like animal shaped, and you will have a much better shot of getting them to stay put. So this set is very cool because there's a 10 pack. It has dinosaurs, animals, unicorns, you know, and it's fun. The good news is, did I take one of these on my trip last week to test this for you? Yes, I did. It's loud-ish, but when you're on the plane, you can't hear it. So I had my sister next to me. I popped it a couple times and I was like, how bad is it? And she said it was totally fine, which is saying something when I have to ask her. These would also make a really great like birthday gift or like tie onto the top of a birthday gift. Random. Melanie, you're taking your 3-year-old to Portugal. You go, girl. I hope some of these things will help. Traveling to Hawaii at the end of the month. That's amazing. Are you bringing kiddos? Let us know. So these are fun. I saw another friend who took these, told me, she messaged me. I was like, you have to put these on your stream about airplane travel hacks. So super fun. You could take a couple. You could also store a couple back, or like if your kid has a favorite animal or whatever, dinosaur, you could, you know, bring a couple of those. Also, if you like lose them, oh well, you have 10 pieces in the set, so you will be just fine. That is a fun one. Here's another fun one that, okay, window clings. So if you are riding with a car seat on the airplane, most typically you're going to be in the window seat because you can't block the ability to exit the row. So being able to use that window is going to be wildly helpful, though these can also go on the back of the tray table, like up against the tray table. So these are reusable puffy stickers, and they're a staple to have in your like airplane travel hack bag. The ones that I'm giving you one option here, but there are a ton of different options, so you can kind of find a theme that makes sense for your kiddos. And I love that they're reusable. So you just take this little piece of paper. Again, you could store it in one of those bags I've been sharing with you and let your kid go to town putting these stickers on the window or the tray table or whatever else. I don't know, whatever's going to entertain them, right? Caitlin, we have another Hawaii person. Headed to Hawaii on Friday with our 11-month-old. Took your travel course and ready. Yay. Love to hear that. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Let us know if there's anything that you know, you see in what I'm sharing, because in Wheels Up, we asked everybody to share these ideas. Let us know what you're interested in, what kind of caught your attention. I would love to hear it. All right, so get some stickers. It's a must, especially for your younger kiddos. Let's see if I can, first flight for my 16-month-old. You guys, you brave, brave souls. I'm going to show you one other thing for the window, which is going to go out of order. So sorry, Becca. These spinner toys also, like if you don't have these and you have toddlers, you need them in your life. You need them in your life because not only are they great for airplane travel, if you have a kid that's just sitting up and you want to put it on your sliding glass door or your window, you're going to a restaurant and you need to put it tabletop and let your kid go to town with it at a restaurant while they're waiting for some food. These are a game changer. There are 3, I don't know where the third one is, but there are 3 of them. You guys can like understand what it looks like, and they spin around and they are wildly entertaining for our toddlers. So honest to God, if you do not have these, like I've just changed your life. Stick it in your diaper bag, take it on your airplane travel bag. It's a must, just an absolute must. And they're usually, I don't know where it is in the stream, but they're like very affordable. So again, I wouldn't give all 3 at once, like one at a time, right? Just you got to extend the life of these toys. So even though there are 3 of them, you may pack all 3, but you're only going to introduce like one at a time and really ride that out as long as you can before you introduce something new. Never more than one toy at once if you really want to maximize them. Got our spinner toys for the flight, but they're already in use. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're a really great toy to have. You can use them all the time. So thank you for sharing that. Oh, geez. I just swiped the wrong way. Okay, I'm back. All right, let me go back in order so I don't get in trouble. All right, here was an idea from the Wheels Up Facebook group that we have, which is, I almost didn't see it because it's so little. Look at this little thing. This is a blanket. It's a pocket blanket. When you are either waiting in the airport to board the plane, or you are on a layover, or you've been delayed, or whatever else, and you have a child who is not going to sit well with you in their stroller, in their car seat, whatever whatever you've brought with you, you're going to want this little pocket blanket. You're going to lay it out and let your crawler crawl, your kiddo sit, them lay down and watch their iPad, whatever you need to do. This is washable, it's wipeable. It's just like, I feel like it's a must have. And we're going to talk in a little bit about carabiners, which are these little guys. I put everything on a carabiner when I'm traveling because this is such an easy thing to add on to your backpack so it doesn't take up room on the inside. So get yourself one of these it's one of those things you may not have thought of. When somebody mentioned it in the Wheels Up Facebook group, I was like, that is so smart, because the airport floors are nasty and you may not necessarily want to put your kiddo to like crawl around on it, but if you have a little designated space for them, that would be hugely helpful. I would even get this for my age kids at the airport, because one of mine especially is not much of a chair sitter, so in between they may want to kind of just like lounge out, lay down, watch their iPad, prop it up, whatever. I feel like this is like an absolute win. Has anybody ever traveled with one of these little blankets before and used that as a strategy? I thought it was such a good idea. I would love to hear if that's something that you've used before. Okay, a couple books. Let me make sure I got to check comments in all the places. A couple of books that I want you to know about. A big part of airplane travel is also in the prep. So we cover a lot of this stuff like just on our different like channels of Safe in the Seat, but a big part of like helping your, age appropriate. You can only explain this so much to an infant, but to your little bit older toddlers and above, really walking them through what to expect through the whole airport process is critically important. Even role playing it, doing some pretend play around, here's what's going to happen when we walk through security. You're going to have to let go of your lovey, or you're going to have to get out of the stroller, or whatever it is. You may have to take your shoes off, whatever practices that are going to be part of your day of journey. You really want to work that through with your child before you just get them to the airport. Remember that being at the airport for us is likely not a brand new experience, but it is for many of our kids. So having to have them stop and wait in line to go through security when they're able to see planes around or all these people might, take a little bit of finesse to get them to do that. So anything you can do to prepare is super helpful. Jill, my daughter does so well with reading books and practicing for these things. I think in general, most kids do exceptionally well with that. People like to know, what to expect. Our kids like to know that too. So here are this one is is this the first one? Yes. So this Playtown Airport book, it's a flap book. And it kind of goes through the various things that you'll see in the terminal. That you'll see, more in the terminal of what's happening. And getting ready, boarding the plane. This is so good, you guys. And you can scale this to whatever age kids that you have in terms of how much you talk about. And again, you can take one of their stuffed animals or something and kind of walk them through, all right, let's play airplane. Let's play airport. What's it going to look like when we get there and get on the plane? Hey, Simone. Jill, what else do you do to prep? HS, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so this then goes vacation time, all the types of planes. This is good stuff, guys. This is a good book. Gives you a little bit of what you can see on the airplane. So I feel like this is kind of a must-have for airplane prep. And I believe if you're watching me live, it is on sale for 31% off right now. So that's a super good price. We try to find some videos as well. They really help show the action and even sounds to expect. So yes, again, Jill sharing here that prep is so critically important for, especially for our kids who have never experienced, or as they get older, every year they're going to be able to understand and see things that you can share with them in prep a little bit differently. So love that. Make sure you take the time to do that and not an hour before you're ready to go on your trip, right? Let them kind of process through that. The other one is this book that we really like. This was very highly recommended by our community. So this is Search and Find Things That Go. And, you look for the pictures are on the sides, right? my camera, I have to go like the opposite way. The pictures are on the sides and then you find them within the book. So this is a great one to do while you're waiting at the airport or on the plane as well. Just, you know, something easy. My kids love, my daughter still loves these books. She loves these types of books. So this one's really great too. Do I have any other books that I do have a couple other books for like younger kids. So I'm going to show you those in a minute. But honestly, I feel like I would get this. I would definitely get that one to walk you through the process. Okay, backpacks I think are, oh yes, I put them in order. Go me. All right. This was the recommended backpack by the Wheels Up community. Everybody loved this little guy. So it's super, super lightweight. It's washable. It's durable. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. It's got lovely padded straps here. So, you know, and it has the like cross buckle so you can actually keep it on their shoulders. And then inside we have pretty decent, can you guys see that? No. Whatever. It's got a pretty decent amount of space, but like this is the size of it. Like, I don't know, compared to my body. It's not crazy big. It's like perfect size. It comes in a bunch of different colors, so you can get your kiddo's favorite color. But in their backpacks, like I was saying earlier, I wouldn't put all your new novelty toys. You maybe could put a book that they've already seen or love, like that Seek and Find one would be fine. But snacks, like putting some of their snacks in here, you're gonna keep the secret snacks in your bag, right? The special things. But the snack boxes I'm gonna show you could definitely go in their bags, their water bottle, that kind of stuff. So this is one of the favorites from the community. And then the one that I carry, as I've shared with you guys before, is this is like one of the best selling backpacks on Amazon, and it's super affordable. It's also like washable. So it's this light flight travel backpack. Remember, you've seen me talk about this before. Becca, who I shared with you guys on here, is the one who turned me on to this, because one day when she was traveling from here, actually, after we were filming some YouTube videos, she was so frustrated with the lack of pockets in her bag that while she sat at the airport, she ordered a new one. And then when she came back here for another YouTube shoot, I was like, okay, you've sold me on this backpack. And then I ordered it and now I travel with it. So if you like to be super organized with pockets and places for everything, this is a really great backpack option for you. It is very lightweight as well. So you've got all the like electronic pockets and stuff back here. You have that like special pocket where you can put things in and they don't get messed up. I don't know what that's called. But you have one of those if you want that. And then you've got your big pocket up here, which is like, this thing is expandable. I'm doing a terrible job showing this to you, but like this is pretty significant. That's the bottom of the backpack. I love a big backpack. If I'm going to carry one, I might as well be able to put as much as I want in there. So this is the center pocket. And again, you've got a bunch of different zipper pockets and just like put stuff in pockets. And then you have this big old area up here as well. So love this, love the affordability of it, the washability, and it's lightweight. And these straps, by the way, because you know you're going to be carrying everything. Like, it's a lot when you travel with kids. These straps are padded, which I love, and they're very, very comfortable. So again, I just traveled with this past week. You know, it's just a very easy, simple, best-selling product that a lot of parents use, and just even if you're not traveling with kids, that we use. It would be a perfect diaper bag. I totally agree with you. I love a diaper bag with a lot of pockets, and I always used a backpack as a diaper bag as well, because I would get very annoyed if I had a crossbody diaper bag or something that was huge, and it was when I went to buckle in or get a kid, it was falling forward. No, thank you. So yes, I totally agree with you. Great diaper bag option. Okay, this next one is also a hack from the Save in the Seat community that I want to show you. So it's these, do you say it OXO or OXO? I don't know, but it's these hooks. So again, I told you I want you to bring a bunch of carabiners, things that you can just easily attach. I have some in this stream that are just linked for you. But these little hooks, watch what this, you see how in this video, this mom in our Wheels Up group used this, and she is dragging her carry-on with the stroller attached to this little hook. So one-handed a little bit because she had to be like off center, but I just felt like that was like such a smart strategy. I feel like we could use these little hooks for a ton of different things on the edge of our strollers. You could also use these as a place for your kids to hold on to. So if you have a kiddo that's walking, that's refusing to get in the stroller, or a little bit older kid, and you need them to stay close, this is another one of those things where it could be used as like a kid handle, just to be like, you need to like stay close and hold on to the handle. And you could put it on the stroller in a place that makes sense for them to be able to do that. So if you're bringing a carry-on along with your stroller, I thought this was a brilliant idea to strap them on. Yeah, with 2 toddlers is so helpful, right? So yes, I would definitely also, if like you don't use something like this for a toddler, tie a ribbon or something on your stroller. You don't have to buy something. Just tie a ribbon and have them hold on to the blue ribbon or the red ribbon or whatever. If you need them to, be able to manage proximity to your stroller, give them a visual, give them something specific to hold on to, and practice that in advance. And, it'll help them with, listening to you, staying closer. I loved that idea. Okay, this next one I could not find, but I have it somewhere. I couldn't not include it in this stream. So this is you can see that it's highlighted here. It's one of those suction toys. This is also, along with the spinners that I shared with you earlier, it's a game changer that I want you to have in your arsenal, traveling or not, because you can set it on your high chair. These are also great if you are feeding at home and you need something on the high chair table. So many options. But same with this toy, because it is suction. It can go on the airplane tray table. It can go on a restaurant table. It can go on your high chair and go wherever. And my kids use this as well. I actually looked for a picture of this to try to find it for you. But my kids use this as well. Highly entertaining. Very much recommend that. Those suction type products that keep your your little ones playing with something and entertained while they have to wait. That one might be a little trickier to pack in your airplane travel bag. You just have to decide what level your kid is. Are you going to get the amount of time out of it that is going to warrant packing it in your bag? So only you know that. I shared these bags a bunch of times already. I feel like I share them on every stream that we do because I use them for everything. So it's just these little clear bags. The ones that I'm showing you here, and they're on sale. They're color coded if you really want to level up. They even have little label pockets if that's important to you. You can see I have not labeled mine, but many people do. These are super durable. You're going to find a million uses for them. I love packing, as I've shared with you on this stream, packing the various toys with pieces and parts in these and then just kind of stacking them up easily in my backpack. So grab some of these if you haven't yet. You're going to find a million different uses for them. I use them for games. I use them for the games at my house are stored. My center console in my car has them. My back of my car has them. They're everywhere. So you're definitely going to find uses for them. Okay, the snacks that I told you could potentially go in your kiddo's backpack, depending on, how much you trust them to have it. But this snack box is a favorite. So this is my daughter on a flight that we went on a couple years ago in the pandemic. I guess right after. So she's using this exact snack box. Let me go this way. And this is so fun for kids. So packing this up, putting you can see I really carb loaded her here for some reason. But it kept her entertained. This is a form of entertainment as much as it is a snack. So kids absolutely love these. You'll hear them referred to as snackle boxes a lot of the time. But they're basically just those... it's you can use this as a toolbox. There's a million uses for them, but using them for snacks is awesome. And what I like about these ones in particular is the centers. You can build whatever sections that you want that make sense for you for the type of food that you're packing. So, puzzles. We love them for puzzles. Lauren, that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Super smart. This is why I love you guys to comment, because it gives us all so many different ideas of what we can use these products for, or just other ones that you really like. So thanks for chiming in with that, Lauren. That's awesome. Here's another one. Again, you guys, as you join me on these live streams, I don't introduce you to a new product if a product I've shared many, many times is going to fit the bill. And these Bentgo boxes are my favorite. Right now they're 30% off, and honestly, I wouldn't buy them until you see them on a deal. They go on deal relatively frequently. So if you're watching this after the fact when it's not live, make sure you're buying this when it's on sale because you can find it. These are awesome. They do not leak. I've put yogurt in them, hummus. I put cottage cheese in them. My kids have had all kinds of things in them. They keep things very cold and they're just leak proof. So this is what they look like. They hold a decent amount of snacks. I love, HS, you're killing it with the comments today. So she said, I love the insert on the Benko box comes out for easy cleaning. Good point. Do you put it in the dishwasher? I mean, I would. I put literally everything in the dishwasher, like everything. But do you put it in the dishwasher too? Great snack options. These are obviously, when we're doing streams as we're getting ready for back to school, I will be sharing these as well because my daughter still likes to take this for her school lunch. They are awesome. Yes. Okay. HS puts it in the dishwasher. So we're good to go. Put it in the dishwasher for easy cleanup. And again, it's totally leak proof. The worst thing to happen when you're traveling, like I would not be putting liquids in this. Like, please don't put yogurt in this. I can't tell you that's going to work. But if you're going to pack that kind of stuff in here, you'll be just fine because traveling and having your stuff leak into your backpack sounds like a form of torture. So we're going to avoid that at all costs. Okay, the spinner toys were up next. I shared that with you. Here's another snack box that I love, love, love. Also shared with you many times. This is called the Gobi snack spinner. So you put your snack in one of the spots, like right here, and then probably would help this is also very easy to clean. So you take it apart and it's super easy to clean. It would help if I put it back together before I showed it to you. So let's do that. Okay. So then if you have the open section here, you just put your snack in the next one. I mean, what kid doesn't love pushing this button and being able to get to a new snack? It does have a pretty tight seal. I've never had anything come out of it. Tight seal in terms of like goldfish or gummies or pretzels or that kind of stuff. Again, I would not travel with this with liquids in it. But this is like a really fun one that kids love as well. And again, snack stuff when you're traveling, if you can make it have some novelty to it, you can kind of extend its life as a snack and as a little bit of a toy. So that's a fun one. Again, I keep saying that my daughter plays, like she wants the snack box all the time as well. She loves to like pack it if we're going out and about for a little bit. So that one's really, really popular, super fun. This next product, you guys should see what I'm seeing over here. It's a disaster. Okay, I am not a light packer. My suitcase last week was 60 pounds, and at the airport, I had to completely shift things around between my sister's bag because I forgot to use this before I left. So don't be me, and especially don't do this when you're traveling with kids. That would have been an absolute nightmare if I had my kids in tow and was trying to shuffle things between suitcases. So this is just a way for you to be able to measure the weight of your suitcases before you go. If you tend to be an overpacker like me, highly recommend grabbing one of these. It is very affordable, and that way you just know what you're working with before you get to the airport and have to move anything around. So just trust me, I didn't use it last week. I should have. Here's some more options for you while you're waiting at the airport, on the plane. Let me check comments and see. Everybody good? You guys finding some things that you like? Let me know if any of the products, if you've added them to cart, if anything is making sense for you and your family. I would love to hear about it. I think these are on sale, right? Yes, these are major sale right now. So if you're with me live, buy these. Kids love these books. These are also car seat safe toys. So because they are super soft-sided, these would be absolutely wonderful to have in the car as well. And they are going to pack up really easily. Jill, I get you every time, right? Like you're always buying products on my lives. Can't get enough magnet toys. The little people in the blocks. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Okay, so these come in a 2-pack again, one at a time. We're not going to give our kids both at the same time, or maybe you're only going to bring one. So for our younger kids, these are like 0+ is what they say. They're chewable. They're safe to chew on. They're washable. They have the various sounds in them, the little tab things that your kiddos can play with, vibrant pictures, little flaps and stuff on the inside. So these are really fun. This is the 2-pack that I got that has the marine animals and the jungly tales. So I think these, I love these books in general, and I talk about these a lot because they are car seat safe. Car seat safe meaning that they are less likely to hurt someone if they fly around in a crash. So we always like softer sided items in the car. Let's see what Lauren's getting. Added the backpack, hooks, and another Benko box to cart. Yeah, especially when those Benko boxes are on sale. I actually think I'm gonna get a couple more of those too, just so my daughter does like to take those to school. Okay, let me know, you guys, what else you're getting or shopping for as you are preparing for your summer or anytime travels. This little guy I took with me on my trip last week, my grown-up trip, but I want you to have this with you at kind of like all times. It's my favorite little, like, if you don't bring it, then you're going to need it. And if you do bring it, you're not going to need it. Like, that's just the way of the world. But this little guy has just the basics, all the things that you need. If something were to happen, we get a boo-boo on the way and we need to take care of it. This has all the basics for you to be able to do that and not have to scramble and spend $1 million in the airport trying to put some of this stuff together, or if you're on the plane trying to get somebody to find you a Band-Aid or whatever else. So highly recommend that you grab this. I think this is great. Just anytime you're out. I have one of these in my car as well, but like in your pool or beach bag or your mom go bag or your diaper bag or your travel stuff, I think having a little baby first aid kit, and this one's like so cute, right? So I highly recommend doing that. Okay, the LCD tablet. When I first started live streaming on Amazon, I believe the LCD tablet was in my very first stream, and I still talk about it to this day because it's awesome. The amount of uses that my kids find for this LCD tablet, I went to go find this for you because that's my daughter and she uses it all the time. And I couldn't find it in the house and she's not here, so she couldn't help me find it. So this is a picture of her using it. It's so thin, you guys. It's like a 1/4 of an inch, maybe even less than that. It's so thin, it's so lightweight, so it's super easy to pack. This is another one of those that, like, if you're going to a doctor's office, if you have an appointment, if your kids need to be like entertained for a period of time, this is such a great, simple thing to have. You can draw on it and then click the button and it clears it off. There's also a button that will hold the drawing. So if you accidentally click and you want to lock it, you can do that as well. Different colors when you draw on the LCD tablet. My kids will play restaurant with this and put a menu up. We work on sight words on it. They just scribble on it. It's used all the time. This also makes a phenomenal birthday present, like a birthday gift for someone. Jill, I got the LCD tablet based on your recommendations. Very, very well loved. It stays in our go bag to use everywhere. Drawing, writing, games, tic-tac-toe, tracking letters. It's a winner. And again, because of the price point, this one has some like fancier things on it where it has like a scraper that you can, draw things, scrape the screen off, a couple of different like edge type things. I feel like if you don't have an LCD tablet, I think you're going to get a ton of use out of it. We have, you guys are just doing this for me. I'm so glad you're here. We use those all the time too, and they last forever. My kids are rough with them. Yes, 100%. I've not had to, this is the one that we've had since I originally shared it, and I've never had to replace it. Jenna, no, girl, we all give our kids the tablet, or at least I certainly do too. But so if you do that, grab one of these so you can easily store it, have them hold it, click it up, right? Whatever. No, you're never going to get judgment from me here about using a tablet when you need to. Hold on, I'm trying to take this thing off the screen for you. There you go. Okay, we're back. So yeah, when you're traveling, I feel like you can push the snacks, in my opinion. Maybe they get snacks they don't usually get. And they're probably watching a lot more stuff than they usually do. But sometimes you need to save that a little bit as well. Like you may need to give them some of these types of toys and use that screen time as kind of a last resort. Especially like my kids never watched this. I could not get them. I still have one kid who's almost 10. He will not watch a movie or a show for more than about 8 minutes. So my other one could probably watch it for 24 hours straight. So it really just depends on the type of kids that you have and if it's going to work for you. But I kind of save the tablet stuff for me until I really need it and try to use some of these other things first. Headphones, gotta have headphones. My kids wear headphones in the house with their tablets because I get sensory overload. Welcome to motherhood, where I didn't know that was a thing. I literally just pulled these from a pile over here with my kids' school stuff that I haven't gone through yet. So they've used at school as well. We love these. So my daughter, hers are teal and purple, so they come in a bunch of different color combinations, but one of my kids is very picky about the feel of things, and we went through a couple of different headphone options to find him the ones that work best. So these cover his ear well, they are soft-sided on the inside, and they fold up really compact, and then you were going to want to get wired headphones when you're traveling, obviously, as well. So these are my favorites. These are the ones they take to school. These are the ones that they have at home. When your kids get older, they have to usually provide, or at least where we are, they have to provide headphones for the computers at school. So that's why they have them. But headphones are an absolute must if you're going to give that tablet to your kids. These are really fun too. So like Jill mentioned earlier, where, all about the magnetic toys. The other type of toys that, I'm going to show you a couple of other things that are like magnetic. But the other type of toys that kids love, these are obviously, so many of these things you can use beyond the airplane or the airport. You guys look at these. These are old and dingy and the box that they're in is gross because my kids still play with these. I just got them from outside. These are those squigs, I think they're called. So you stick them together. Maybe not like that. You stick them together. Why are you not sticking? Probably because you're dirty. You stick them together. You can make all these different types of shapes. They obviously can stick on a flat surface so kids can build with them. They go on windows. They can come out from windows and you can make a whole 3D little structure with them. These are really, really fun. Also a great gift. So many things are really great gifts. These are an investment. You could take a handful of them. They would be super easy to rinse off. It just means I'd have to do it. I'd actually have to clean it, which I haven't done. But yes, they're silicone. They're very easy to wipe off. They're also safe to chew on if you have your younger kiddos that are using them. But they really are dirty because they're well loved. They are still used in my household. And you could take a handful of them, right? You don't need to bring the whole entire packet with you if you are traveling, but you could take a handful of them. They would stick off the airplane window, the tray table, or obviously they could be used in your home in a bajillion different ways. Jill, I also bought those squigs because of you. We use them on windows and in the bath. Yes, in the bath. I was just going to say maybe I should give them to my daughter to use in the bath to clean them, but then she's going to be in the bath water with that. And so maybe that's not a good idea. But in the bath, they'd be super fun as well. All these types of suction-y toys, if you have a toddler that couldn't sit still in the bath, you might get some water in the crevices here, but I don't know. I'd sacrifice one of these for some hair washing that needs to be done. For sure. I'm always here to make my life a little bit easier. Okay, travel. Let's talk about some of the logistics a little bit. Like I said, I hope you're following along here with our, Safe in the Seat Amazon page. But we have a ton of other resources for you, other lives that we've done, obviously in our storefront related to airplane travel seats and logistics and all that. But I wanted to bring you a couple of them here on this stream just in case. So the car seat backpack is one of the ways that a lot of families travel. There I am from... Oh, I have to go this way. From a trip a couple of years ago. So I have the car seat backpack on my back. It's great because the one that I'm showing you in particular, this is a top seller for us at Safe in the Seat, probably one of our top 10 items that we sell all year. I like it because it's got padded straps. So you can see here, I'm schlepping through the airport with a lot of stuff. And I have my 2 kids with me. I did have another adult with me praise the Lord. But that backpack has padded straps. They're adjustable. So honestly, I wasn't like in pain. It wasn't too heavy. And as my kids, you can see that we were going to like a cooler temperature. As they kept shedding layers and wanting me to hold stuff, I could just stuff it in that backpack, which was also really nice. So you can, get a car seat in there, carry it on your back. It's an option that, that we love for traveling with a car seat. The other option is, I don't have it in this picture. Well, I'll talk about this first. I'll go a little bit out of order. So that car seat strap, you can see it again here on that picture. Looks like this. It's just like a tight strap that you use to be able to secure a car seat. I'm going through the forward-facing belt path of that car seat and just attaching it to my carry-on. The thing about that I just want to make sure you're aware of is you will have to undo that and restrap it up when you get, when you're going through security. It will have to be taken apart and then put back on. So just something to be aware of. Save yourself a little bit of time and patience for that. But it works really well to attach a car seat to a carry-on and just kind of, move it through the airport easily. The other thing that we talk about a lot and is a huge option that people love for traveling with a car seat is this cart. There are various carts out there. They're not all created equal, and carts are expensive. Like they just are, but it's a one and done purchase, right? It's also very easy to be resold. I don't know if I should say that, but if you're done at the carting car seats around stage, somebody else is going to want your cart. So this is the home cart. We love this one for being able to easily get around the airport. You attach it to it, and then when you are done, you feel like you're going to break it a little, but when you're done, you store it up in the in the overhead bin. I guess I could take this picture off, huh? So many pictures. You can take this. There we go. You can just stick this up in the overhead bin. If you're, taking that car seat on the plane with you, get it in the aisles, get it in the aisle, get it installed next to the window, and then pop your cart in the overhead bin or even in the seat in front of you if necessary. We do have a YouTube video on how to install car seats on the airplane, so check that out. It's super compact. That's one of the reasons that we really like that cart. It's very, very compact and relatively lightweight, and it does a really good job of securing your car seat. So those are the kind of three main ways that people get through the airport. There are some others, and again, we have a ton of stuff for you on that and lots of other places. Here's another book that we love. Where are you? Let me move. Oh, it fell. Okay, this one's super cute as well. This is the Peekaboo Forest book. You guys have seen me talk about this multiple times because it continues to be a bestseller for us. You all love all the little things that we can do in this book and the vibrant pictures and colors, and it's totally opposite on my screen from where my hands really are. So I'm still figuring that out, but it's cute, right? There's 6 to 12 month development stage if you want to talk about looking and touching and movement and all those things, but honestly 0+ for this one. It also is washable and is like chew safe as well. So probably 6 months plus for this. You're going to get the most use out of it, but kids really like this, and parents really like it because again, it's safe to chew on, washable, and highly engaging. That one, oh wow, that one, if you're watching live, that one's 45% off right now. So I would hop on that. Here's another book option. This one is also car seat safe, obviously. It's it's soft-sided, so if you want to put it in the car, you can do that. Here's another one that's great for the car, but also for, for your travel days. Have you guys heard of these indestructible books? If you follow along here, you've definitely heard about them. They're amazing. So these are for, kids 0 and up. These are not, you cannot tear these. You'd have to really work hard. You probably could, but it would take a lot. They are chewable. They are rip-proof. They are non-toxic. They're 100% washable, and they're very thin, so they can easily fit into anything that you're carrying. Super lightweight. And there's a ton of them, by the way. I'm showing you the one here that is things that go, but they're amazing. Yeah, Michelle, you like these indestructible books? They really, truly are amazing. And you can use them in the car. You can use them wherever. Non-toxic, super safe. fun books for your kids to have. Okay, paint by sticker. This is for a little bit older kids. I keep this in my mom go bag. So what's a mom go bag? Once the diaper bag stage is done, it just evolves into what I call the mom go bag. It's a bag that's just like ready to go when we're going to doctor's offices or waiting in lines or doing any of restaurants, any of that kind of stuff. So these are paint by stickers. I've linked a different one here because I couldn't find that one. It's probably in my mom go bag actually. These are awesome though. And they are for like, do they say an age on this? 5 and up. So these are ages 5 and up. They give you a picture like this. And then in the back, they have the corresponding stickers. And then you fill in and it creates your picture. You're like matching the sticker up with the number on the design. These are phenomenal for bigger kids to keep them entertained for a period of time. It's a lot of tactile skills as well. So I'm a huge fan of these. Like I said, they are in my mom go bag because they are easy to carry and there's something that's going to take a little bit of time for them to do, like to finish a picture. So, and it's very possible for them to do it at age 5+ for most kids unassisted because you can rip the page out from the back and just kind of set it next to your picture and let your kid be able to easily match the number up with the number on the stickers. So huge fan of the paint by sticker books. Obviously it's painting that's mess free. So there's that. Okay, here's another great, this is kind of similar to the like LCD tablet a little bit. So this guy is, I've shared this one with you guys before too, because like I said, if it works, it's not broken, don't fix it. So you guys love this. It's got in the back, it has this little pouch where it stores the little marker things, and you can draw. It obviously has blank pages as well, so if they want to like do their own thing they can, or if they want to color in or trace what's already in here, they can do that too. This would be another really good mom go bag or diaper bag edition, again because it stores really flat, and you could use this in the car too. I think just be mindful of the marker situation and kids that might put things in their mouth. So super great option for travel. Also on a really good deal right now if you are watching live. Okay, water bottles. You're going to bring a water bottle with you. This is the one that I like to bring. Let me release the air out of it. So also, like pro tip, I'm sure you guys know this from your own waters, but if you're taking this kind of stuff on the plane, you're going to want to like crack it open a little bit. So it doesn't explode on you when you open it. But get through security and then fill these. A lot of our airports now have reusable or like refillable water stations, so you can avoid spending $8 on a bottle of water. This has a little hook on it too, which I love because you can put a carabiner on it and attach it to your kid's backpack on the outside if you need to, or even on your stroller or whatever else. So that being as hands-free as possible is critical to getting through any situation with kids, but especially when you're in the airport. This comes in a ton of different colors as well. My daughter loves to take this to school. That's a fun one. That's a fun one for her. Okay, I could not get this next one. I hope by the time, if you are rewatching this stream, that this is back in stock because it's so popular. So this is the Wonder Magic. It's like a light up Wonder Magic. So Crayola has that whole mess-free line of things, which are great airplane travel, or if like you're in a home where you're not supposed to color or do things, or you're run a preschool or whatever, like somebody just said. These are really great for that, but this would be a phenomenal travel option. I could not get it for you because it was not in stock, but I have it in my cart, so I can monitor when it comes back. Can anyone click on that and confirm that it's still not in stock? Maybe it is now. I don't know. But the Wonder Magic stuff is awesome in general, but for travel. I want to see, hold on, I gotta look, not in stock, yeah. Bummer. I kept it on here because I really feel like a mess-free, like the Crayola mess-free has to be included in this stream, but I'm sorry that one in particular is not in stock at the moment. I will monitor it and share on our other channels when it does come back in stock. There's another one, like I'm going to share the next product in a minute, but there's another like Crayola color wonder as well. Similar idea where that one doesn't like light up and do stuff, but same with that, like mess free. You're able to take the little brush, paint it on there. Absolutely no mess, no cleanup. Perfect for plane rides. Okay, this fun and foldable tray. I thought that I had this in my stuff, but I could not find it, and I feel like you guys can imagine with me. So does anybody use this for my travelers out there? This is a foldable tray. You can see how small that it folds up, and you set it on the airplane tray table. It's got a hook that goes around and under, so it's going to be able to securely hook it on. It's not going to slide off. Has little pockets on the side as well. It's a really great option for if you need to kind of contain something on that airplane tray table. So even if you are playing with those magnetic toys, for example, like the blocks that we talked about, or the little magnetic guys that we had, this is great to kind of attempt to keep that stuff from falling off of the tray table. So Jill, we have so many color wonder sets. Lauren, not in stock, thank you. Michelle, my kids are obsessed with Crayola Mess Free. Yeah, it's like good stuff no matter what. And the other option that I have for you is also a really great option. So, it's just good to like have in your arsenal of things. Also great mom go bag item to have. Anybody use this tray before or anything similar to it? I think it's just really smart to contain. If you're going to travel with little pieces, it's really great to try to contain that drop. That is definitely going to happen and have you reaching around the ground frequently. Put a couple of pieces on here, and then you can add to it as they start attaching to each other. Okay, next up are these. I did not have these because I keep pulling that same picture up, don't I? These are the Wheels Up Facebook community was like, you have to get these. These are a thing. So these are these Boon Snug Spout sippy cup covers. They have like a sippy cup and a straw cup option where you can set them over the top. They're leak proof, spill proof, within reason, guys. If you like turn them upside down, they're probably going to come out a little bit. But these were one of those must-have products that our Safe in the Seat community said, you got to tell people that are traveling that these are products that you want to have in your backpack. So wanted to share those with you. I'm sorry I don't have them right here to show you, but I think you can visualize covers that go on cups. Okay, these Melissa and Doug, I could have done an entire stream on just the Melissa and Doug products that are great for airplane travel, many of which are also great for the car. But we narrowed it down to these Make-A-Face ones. You know how Melissa and Doug has like all these different options? These are cute. So this one is, let me show you. This one comes in a 3-pack, which again, you're going to split up. You're not going to give them to your kid all at once. You could share between kids. So they have these little faces in here that you get to play with. And then they have various sticker sets and they're all reusable. So you can put the stickers on here and then move them around as many times as you wish. But this is cute, right? I feel like this is a cute idea that would definitely entertain quite a few kids for a period of time. Lauren, you have these and love them? Is this what we're talking about? I gotta figure out which direction I'm moving things. These are so cute. I feel like these I don't think were out when my kids were little. It says ages 4+. I think you would probably even use these for 3+ with a little bit of help. But I feel like these are super fun, and I love that they store really compactly and are lightweight, because if you're the one carrying them, or even if your kid's carrying them, they don't want to carry a ton of heavy stuff. This would be a super viable option for you. So this one comes in a cute little 3-pack. So, oh, the tray. Lauren, you have the tray. Any other like tips or tricks for the tray that you use when traveling? That one is on a little bit pricier side, but from everyone that I've spoken to about the travel trays, that's the very best one. So would love to hear any other comments that you have about that, Lauren, for the good of the group, as I often say. Okay, carabiners. I didn't pull them out of I keep carabiners in my car, legit, in one of these little bags, which is the little size, in my car. because you can always use a carabiner or something. So pack yourself some carabiners so that you can easily become hands-free by attaching things to your stroller, to your backpack, to like whatever you need. I one time was at a theme park and I saw this woman who had her backpack on, and you know those drinks that they give you at theme parks, or you have to spend a bajillion dollars on to like refill throughout the day. Well, of course her kids didn't want to carry them around, and so she just used her carabiner and she attached them to her backpack. And I was like, this is so smart. It's such a simple thing to carry a couple of those with you and then just figure out what can easily be attached so you don't have to carry them. So huge fan of, like, who's a huge fan of carabiners? But you know, I am. Here's another magnetic option. So Jill, listen up. I know you love your magnetic toys. This comes in a couple of different like patterns, right? So this one is Travelton magnetic dress up, and we've got like a unicorn and a mermaid on it. Again, I like something that's gonna like contain what you're working with here. So these come with all these different little dress up magnetic things, and then you can, you know, have your kids play around with dressing and putting props on your little unicorn and mermaid or whatever version of it that you want. Yes, I love that it comes with a container to keep the pieces. Same. Lightweight, easy. If you have other magnets and stuff, they could obviously go in here. The entire tin on the outside and inside is magnetic. And then you just, you know, use all of your different little magnets to play with. Great mom go bag item as well. All right. I'm ending the stream with two products that are just like, you gotta have them. Like, you just gotta have them. I hope you never ever have to use them. But the first up is a wet bag. Wet bags are life. I traveled with a wet bag last week because my bathing suit was wet when I was coming back. So this one that I'm showing you, this is the actual one that I've had for probably 10 years. Comes in a 2-pack. There are also some different pattern variations if you would like to take a look at that. But you're going to want a wet bag because you're also going to want to change of clothes. You're going to have to decide what age that makes sense to do up until. But there is nothing worse than having your kid, I speak from experience, having your kid either get sick because you fed them so many Cheerios that they just couldn't hold it down anymore. That was me. And having them get sick on you, have a blowout, spill some food on them that they're going crazy about. So not only do you want to have a change of clothes for your kids, you want to have at least a shirt for you. Like, just trust me. Again, I hope you never have to use it, but if you don't pack it, you're going to need it. So the wet bag is great for you to put any of that kind of stuff that you're not going to throw away, but you need to deal with at a later time, and you certainly don't want it floating around in your backpack. So wet bag for travel, always, always, always. The other thing for travel is your barf bag, which, where did I don't know that you need the visual on it, but here it is. We use these for car seat, like for car seat sick kiddos a lot. So you could use it for like that kind of sickness on an airplane. But the other thing that this stuff is really great for is like if you have to change a diaper, you don't have anywhere to put it. Like maybe you're changing a diaper in your seat or something like that. You get gross things that you are going to trash. These can be really, Ricky, just in time for barf bags. It's what makes me your favorite streamer is that I talk about barf bags, right? So again, just like having a way to dispose of things while you're traveling that you might need to get rid of quickly or just not want laying around or sticking in your diaper bag or your backpack, highly recommend. These are like our just in case products. They don't take up a ton of space. They're very, very lightweight. Hopefully you will never have to use them. We have 2 packs of the blue bags in the house and some in the car. They come in handy, I'm just saying. They do come in a pretty big pack. So you can easily, grab a bunch and they should last you like years unless you have somebody that gets sick very frequently, which in that case, we need to help you with some other ideas to help you not get, not have your kids be car sick if we can. Ricky, what are you up to? I've missed you so much. I moved you up a couple spaces in my list. How kind. Well, please make sure you follow along, as for everyone here, so you know when we are live streaming. Does anybody have any dog poop bags work similarly. Indeed, they do. Yeah, sometimes on actually my mom go bag, I have the little dog bag thing that's hung on it with a carabiner so that if I have to use, need like a quick trash bag, I have it. So great idea, JD. Anybody else have any other questions, want to see anything about the products that I just shared with you? I'm so thankful you guys spent some of your time with me here today. Again, make sure you are following along. I will hang on for a couple more minutes and make sure we don't have any other questions in the comments. Let me know what you got. What makes sense for you? What did you add to cart today? I think I covered everything. Becca, did I get everything? I actually think I did, which is it's kind of a miracle for me on live streams. All right, guys. Everyone, safe and happy travels. I hope that these products will help you stay sane as well. This was so helpful. We have a beach trip coming soon on my niece's birthday, so buying a few things. Awesome. All right, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Have a great day.